And welcome back to Superior Sunrise. I'm Mark Oppel. Day 3, the Bighorn Classic in Sheridan, Wyoming. Going to sell some cattle here pretty soon. But first, talk to Dr. Bruce Hoffman again, Senior Technical Consultant with Elanco Animal Health. Doctor, always great to visit with you. Topic you wanted to talk about this morning, vaccination protocols. Cattlemen know kind of what those are if you had to ask them, but there's some changes going on. Let's talk about that.
There is, Mark. Great to be here in Sheridan. The big thing that we're seeing as far as, we're kind of through that vaccination protocol in our calves, a lot of great sales today. And now we're starting to think about, how are we going to get cows prepared as we go on to get more calves? Some of the new research that's happening is looking at the effects of lifetime immunity and developing that heifer and that cow going into our cow herd so we can produce the most weight and the most number of calves in our cow herds.
And timing of a pregnancy, of course, is always important. Let's talk about that, the timing that and what the impact on the herd.
So in some of the recent studies that have been done, we've identified that modified live use in cows is something that actually, if we got too close to when we were turning that bull out, and even though vaccines are labeled for 30 days before breeding, we actually had a negative impact as much as around 6% less conception rate when cows got a modified live prior to breeding at 30 days. So the thing that we said that what we've been able to do is virus shield actually, when given, even at any time, was safe and still had good conception rates. Okay, so the key thing we're learning is if you're using a modified live on a breeding animal, keep it a minimum of 60 days before we want to AI or turn bulls in.
Well, very good. And now, taking that maybe a step further, what does Elanco offer here now and longer term in that regard?
So our modified live is the titanium brand of vaccines. And so what we're saying is, let's focus on using a modified live, setting that calf up right early in its life with 2 to 3 doses of a modified live to establish cell-mediated immunity. And then we'll transition into a killed program with virus shield as we get into that cow, either, like I said, within 60 days of breeding and/or annually at preg check. And that creates a program that we get, calves born early in that calving season. We get the highest conception rates, and it's safe to use on pregnant cows also. So it's wins all the way around, Mark, with Elanco products.
I like that. That's a great way to end this morning, a win-win for everyone. Doctor, where can our viewers learn more about all the great products at Elanco?
The best place to go is elanco.us. And so that's a good there. I'll talk to your local veterinarian, talk to an Elanco rep. Our TC team's always here to help too.
Absolutely. Yeah, that veterinarian is really important. Doctor, have a great day there in Sheridan, Wyoming. Folks, we're going to have more Superior Sunrise. Beth will be right back after this.